like me as a tourist in Korea since 2013, just traveling here. Like it used to be a spectacle to walk with me in the street. Like people would stop me and take pictures, you know, ask me all kinds of questions, try to get with me in the bathroom, you know, like all that kind of stuff. And it still happens now, all these things. Just,
and the flexing, right?
Less of it.
They
Oh,
flex
yeah.
at you.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, oh,
Because,
black
you know,
man,
when
strong.
there's lack of words,
Yeah.
what do you do? And you start moving around, right? So
True, they're like, I don't know if you know Korean, but you know this.
I've always heard that immigration officers are not friendly.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. In my case, I mean, I I have these funny interactions with them when sometimes you just go like this at the airport in front of everyone else. Like you have like 200 people waiting behind, and he goes like rah, or I mean, kids just you know wanting to take pictures with me, jumping on me.
Yeah. Jesus, jumping on you.
Oh yeah. They think you're strong, and
They're just like, oh, let me see.
yeah, but at the same time, kids refusing to get into the elevator with me. Yeah, and
Both sides of the coin.
yeah, but the thing is, you get accustomed to it very quick.
Yeah.
Actually, there's less of it now. I've been here a long time, so I've seen the progress.
Yeah.
But there was a time when my Korean friend would just follow me all day. We would just like hang out, like holiday, right? I guess it was like voting day or something. So we just do regular things, like go watch a movie and then walk around. And then it'd be like strangers would still come to us. Because if you're a Korean and you're next to me, people would assume that you were a Kyopo or a foreigner traveling with me to Korea.
Yeah.
And so they get a little bit of that treatment as well. And people would not stop themselves because, especially if you're not in Seoul or if you're, I guess, in a place in Seoul where there's less foreigners, it's their one and only chance. That's how they feel at that time.
That's true.
So if you wonder how can people could just walk up to you and ask you like crazy questions, and just like an avalanche of questions.
Yeah.
It's just, I came to the conclusion that people believe that, oh wow, this is an exceptional situation. I must ask him now because I won't have that chance again.
Yeah.
And then they come up to you and I've been like sitting minding my own business at a restaurant, just eating, no phone, no Instagram, just me and my food. And then someone would just come and sit in front of me at the table and say, hi, my name is so-and-so. I'm Korean, but I've lived 1 year in Germany.
Yeah.
And I just missed the days when I had foreign friends in Germany. My university days. Amazing. Where do you come from?
Yeah.
How old are you? What's your job?
See, those type of interactions
All of this
are
within
so sweet,
30
though.
seconds.
Yeah.
And I don't know you.
Yeah.
Back home, that'd be
literally.
very strange.
Oh,
Like, who would do that back home, right?
True.
Here it happens. It happens
Yeah.
less, but still happens.
Yeah.
And again, so I had to like think about it, and like, because how do you react? Because that's the question.
Yeah.
Do you tell them that, Miss, I'm eating.
Yeah.
My time is precious to me. Leave me alone and don't be weird anymore. Or you smile and you just go with it.
Go along with it. Yeah.
Because you don't know what their intention is, but I guess the more you go through it, then you can find out if they're trying to get you in the church, or they're just genuinely curious about you. But most of the time, the vast majority of the time, they're just good people who are very enthusiastic about meeting you, and they just want to know more, which is a good thing, because being ignored is worse. Yeah.
True.
Like one of the biggest complaints is like how we're ignored by the government and then everything else, especially during COVID, right? So I've learned to appreciate everything. Again, I try to smile as much as possible, put the love out, so then some of it comes back to me, and I have a great experience in Korea.
So on the line about talking about, Koreans being genuinely curious about you, there's obviously two sides of the coin, right? Sometimes they're curious because they actually want to learn about you, but sometimes people go too far by like touching you or, doing things that you're not comfortable with. How did you learn to like manage those two?
I've learned to understand where they're coming from mentally. Again, I would say the vast majority of people have come from a good place.
Yeah.
They just want to know about you. The ones who don't like you, they won't really come and touch you so much. Unless, there's a specific reason, because we work in entertainment, so we get touched a lot, I guess. But
that sounds very weird. We get touched
True.
a lot. That sounds very weird.
and I often work without a shirt, so yeah.
It's getting touched up by everyone.
Even weirder.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Like when we're working, we're working.
Yeah.
But how do you deal with that? Is I would always try to smile, and I guess I like it less now than I used to. I'm less receptive to it now than I was in the past, because it used to happen so much that it became
The touching
sort of
or just the comments?
the
or what?
touching, the comments, and everything. It became the norm. I still have like almost every week there's an ajushi, an older man who comes in the subway and just pokes me. It happened yesterday. You're like,
Yikes.
so I choose how I dress also.
Yeah.
So if I'm wearing a tank top, I'm getting touched. Yeah, by a man,
So concerning.
an older man, and no, but it's just because they have it's not bad, by the way. They think about their army days and they're like, wow, he knows what I went through and he must be one of us. Or I don't know, but it's kind of a bond that Korean men tend to have, and I think it's because of the army.
Yeah.
So older Korean men are not shy at all about coming to me like, wow, yeah,
Yeah.
멋있어.
Yeah.
It's okay. So now the only thing is the touching. I do one more step back. I step back a little bit so that they get it. That I mean, I still bow to them and I smile to them and everything. But now they understand that it's just okay. Once was enough. Like one poke is enough. Let's not do it again. Yeah, because it gets old and.
Because like I think when I was like, oh, that's weird, is because I'm also putting myself in your shoes. Because as a girl back in the day, people would just come up to me and like touch my skin or touch my hair, which now it's come to this part where I don't like being touched by anyone. So that's why I was asking you like how you blurred those lines, how you unblurred those lines. But I think you took it in a very positive way. You were just like, I understand you're curious, but I'm gonna back up. So don't do it again. I think for me, it was just like a little shocking. But for you, it seems like it wasn't too shocking.
But it's not shocking anymore, right?
It's not. I think it's not anymore because I know how to handle it. When it happens and you don't know how to handle it, it's very freaking shocking.
Yeah.
Somebody just coming
That
and
is
like
true.
rubbing themselves on you, you're just like, wait, what just happened?
Oh, I've never had that though.
Oh, you haven't?
Oh no.
Okay.
I've been followed home. I've been.
Oh, that's stalkers.
Actually,
Oh, I've had plenty of stalkers in Korea.
It's always dudes too. I've been followed home, like all the way home.
Why are dudes
Until
following you home?
And the thing is, like, if you come from where I come, we don't like to have people walking in our blind spots for more than 5 seconds.
Yeah.
No, it's like I notice people who are. If a person is constantly in your blind spot, it's weird to me because I came from a place where that could be danger.
Exactly.
In Korea, for me, it's not really danger. It's just weird.
Yeah, it's like. Wow.
And then I can't stop looking, and then you transfer from one train to another. That person is still there. It's like, okay, we might be going to the same place. I live in a university area, so there's a lot of people living there, a lot of young people too. But then I could walk home from the station, but I decided to take a bus. Takes the bus too. Okay, still in my blind spot. Get home, maybe a block away from home, because precautions. And then I just turn. I said, "What do you want?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, bro. What's going on? What's up?"
Excuse me.
Sorry, where you come from?
After following you for like 15, 30 minutes?
It was 11 p.m. I was not in the mood.
Listen, bro. We're not going to talk about this.